And I mean, back then, our CSI plan was a little different because they surveyed people differently. But we went to really having an issue with CSI and fix it right the first time. We really did, I think back then, we were at about an 87. I think we had, like we finished last month at 96. Our quarter so far for the year, we're sitting at 97%. Because January was even better, and we'll see. So far, obviously, we only have 2 in for 100%. But we finished last year at an average of 92% for CSI. So what this did was bring everybody together, because we had different guys with different mindsets. So this put us all. This is what started our journey into becoming from a game. Who would have thought a game would have put everybody into the mindset of looking over everybody's car, trying to get in certain steps. So we started doing things in steps. The car came in, you check the mileage, you then check brakes and belts and tires, not what the customer's complaining about. You do your check. You go through what the customer's complaining about, and then you hand in your work order for any upsell. The customer chose to, great. If he chose not to, you make comments, and that's when we came up with the card after. Make your comments. Otherwise than that, take off, sir. We did this, this, and this. Now this became an experience. So did it change my business? It changed my business huge. And speaking to the Fareed and Mike back then, that when it first came in, my perception of trying it would have been no way, no go, no how. Afterwards, it was an eye-opener. It was an eye-opener.
I mean, it's not like the techs had been trained to do those things, but the behavior wasn't there.
No, and that behavior pattern changed dramatically. Because now, I buy these, I make these, I put them out. They're the first ones, I'm out. They're the ones looking for, I'm ready card to do a quality control check. Not only for the upsell, but now, in my busy time, my hours per work order also can go to 4.5, $4 per work order. I have one advisor that's normally about 5%, 5 hours per work order. I mean, they don't miss anything in the book. But not just for money-wise that we made in the back end, because it changed my business that much, but the whole experience has changed. So now it's not about hiddenness, because you can't have those, because you might have somebody that come and said, you know what, I went to downtown, I had the best experience. Or you have somebody else that came in and said, you know what, they looked at my car, but my tire pressure was off, I had a nail in my tire, my oil, I left, it was low, my windshield washer was low. That's all gone. So it's surprising how that changed the whole mood. But it changed the mood of the technicians' mindsets, which was the first to change. Because I could stand up upstairs, put my fist on the table and say, we will do this. But they needed buy-in. And that's what started the buy-in. And even after that, we've gone off for that. And still, that's what's embedded in it. It's almost like training a new dog, new tricks. And that did it. Surprising enough, as I go back to that, you told me that from the start, and I said, no way, no how, we're great, we'd already do a good enough job.
Right. Before Porsche, where were you?
I spent 10 years with Saturn Southern Isuzu.
Right. So if you compare, and so I'm suggesting that it's because when you came to Porsche, you saw how much better Porsche did it than where you were.
Oh, yeah.
And so consequently, that's what gave you the preconception that you couldn't get better.
I couldn't get better. I mean, throughout the years, like I am one that tracks everything. I can tell you from the first year I started 11 years ago with Porsche, how much we finished that year with, how much each month meant. That's why I can tell you what business I make and can chart it to a percentage for each month. I can tell you that game changed the whole mindset of how the months then went differently. Because for the months that we went under there, it changed, it went up. The guys were happier, everybody was selling. The front end guys was doing that job. It didn't seem like a chore, or here's a work order, does it need this? The shop foreman has to go out and recheck, or any of that stuff. Everybody then started that mindset. We have a goal. We didn't even know that was going to be the mindset, but we now have a goal. Every customer that came in, their car would be checked, oil, fluids, this, that, the next, without a drop. Before that, we missed that. And again, you had a hit and miss. So the customer, at the end, the customer, did he get treated better? I think so. because now it wasn't that he came in and we missed something. He came in and he got the Porsche experience. And we started off with a game, and all of a sudden, we ended up with an experience. How could you go wrong? That's what it came down to. And that's why I said, even these cards, something as little as this, every customer gets in the car now. If you go in the parking lot, you'll see, I'm ready. Yes, it makes sense, I'm ready. But just this, to say I checked this, and when the time changes, we go through and do the clocks, because the clocks are on that. You know, so it's the little things. You're not going to see $10,000 worth of repairs we did to your car, because you're not going to see below the Porsche. What you will see is if your time was changed, or the car was washed, or the tire pressure on your dash is right. Right? So all of those things are always covered. And through a game.
Amazing.
Yeah, well, it's what would the mindset of the guys in the back though did it willingly, because it wasn't management putting something down to them to say, this is how we're going to do it. You know, because it really was that game, right? I could win this, and all of a sudden everybody was into. I think it went from electronic items to this or that to the next, but they all wanted to know, okay, well, how come you got this guy? Well, I sold the tires or this, and it was all legit, but it's just the mindset change that everybody, as I say, we all walked in that line to get it done.
Great.
So, if that helps you to answer what the game was, I hope it does.